Hey everybody, hope everybody's doing all right, staying healthy. We've got a lot of exciting stuff to talk about this week. It's been a couple weeks since we've had an update. So first and foremost, most exciting thing going on, the cats are fired up. We're moving snow guns. Snowmaking season starts tonight. We got some snow up on the mountain. We're gonna start making snow up on the flats of Lift 4 and over here in the base area. And then we're just gonna climb all the way up the mountain. It's kind of interesting today. You can see where the quote-unquote flurry line is at Mad River and where we basically make snow up to. So up past the birdcage to Kay's Grove is where our snowmaking ends, and we're going to start that march starting tonight. So let's get that snowmaking season going. And now let's go ahead and check out the buildings. So here we are inside the new entrance to the base box, and as you can see, it's really close. We got the painters are going to start really cranking here and across the whole building. We'll take a look upstairs at what they've already done, which has been great. But the cafe line is looking pretty good. We're waiting on a new griddle, flat top, to be cooking all our wonderful egg McMahons and whatnot over here. And then pretty soon here we're going to start cleaning off all the tables and start putting them back and start looking at how this building looks both in the COVID area and in the future. So it's really been exciting. And it's really cool to see the finishing touches really starting to come together. We'll start getting our CO here in about a week and a half, 2 weeks, and then the real finished work will start happening from there. It's really exciting, and let's go take a look back in the kitchen. So coming back through here, as we've talked about before, the whole goal was to kind of keep the look of the front of the house here, so we really keep that Mad River feel. And we're back here in the grilling area and the fry corner for fish fry and our wonderful French fries we all can't get enough of and ready for a new season. And then coming back, I'll skip through the other side of this. And back here into the new kitchen work area. It looks fantastic. We've got equipment both new and old. We're waiting on a new oven to come in here. Our trusty old mixer, we found out this is a 1949 beauty, bought from the Bristol Cafe in 1955. It still works. It breaks, you go to the auto parts store, pick up a belt. We've got a couple pieces of those equipment, which has been a real cool part of this project to find out that history. Coming back here, we've got our 3-bay sink and wash prep areas for food. Over here, the guys are working on the dish room, which got moved from out front. And then coming through here, we're going to check out, we've got our 2 bathrooms, which are just about done. And what was the real big part of the past 2 weeks was the elevator. Not quite running yet, otherwise I'd happily take my first lift ride of the year. But that should be about next week. They're going to come in and fine tune it and get us operating on that elevator. Coming out around here, we've got the office for the food and beverage manager, so he kind of gets out of the closet that he was in. And then out into our big wide open room, stretching all the way back to the bar. And this is a really cool part of it all. It's going to be great to get more tables in here this year, have some more room to spread out as best we can in the base box, and really enjoy all that community feel that we've got. So from here, we can go back and we'll head on up to the 3rd floor. So coming up here, one of the things that will be a part of our COVID living this year is one-way traffic and how we move around the base box. And I got to say, thinking back to what this building was before without this stairway, and the stairway we put in last December would have been really, really, really hard to operate. Having that one main stairway was not something that would have been very doable. So, as luck would have it, in these crazy times, it's really worked out well from a COVID standpoint. Back here, as we talked about, is our bag nook. Shelves will start getting made pretty soon in there, and then boom, we open up into the upstairs 3rd floor. So if it looks bright and white, it's because it is. The painting crew has been in here and painted the whole ceiling. It looks really good. It looks really clean. It's been we really took the painting to another level this year. Originally, it was just going to be what the project was touching. We made the decision early on to get the outside of the building, get the inside of the building. So when people come back in, it's going to feel really fresh, really clean, and we're really looking forward to it. So back around here, you'll notice we've removed the separator that was kind of here for the race area. They've still got the other side and the race rooms back there, but it really opens up the area. These weren't that old by Mad River standards. They were basically brand new, put in the early 2000s. So those are going to come out again, and we'll try operating that way for a year or so. And what we're also standing on, brand new carpet, both here on the stairway landings and in the basement at the lower level. And that should really help freshen the place up too. It's been a long time coming there. So let's head on down the main stairway again. So as I mentioned, both this landing here and this one gets new carpet. And then you can see we've stripped out the carpet from down here, and that's going to come in as well. I'll go ahead and skip back there, right, because the mechanics are running. It's kind of loud. Coming into the bathrooms, this is the same as the men's room. We've got brand new stalls, which work. They have latches. Imagine that. And that'll look really nice and clean. Brand new sinks. We've got mirrors. Also standing on brand new flooring. That'll get cleaned up, and all the cardboard will come out as the project comes to a close. As we come in through here, these bag shelves will come back. The men's room is, basically that's a lot like the women's room, new stalls and whatnot. One of the biggest comments I've gotten as people have come through is how much bigger this feels. It actually hasn't gotten any bigger, but I really think the double doorway with these amazing doors that were, they're new. They're going to not warp like the other ones as the winter goes along. But they look a lot, they look in matter of fashion. So I'm also excited. I can now look through the window and see a little skier and not swing that door into him, which was always a huge concern of mine coming through here. So you're going to come in this door, go out this door, just like the main doors upstairs. And as we look over here, we got the ski school lunchroom that has gotten bigger, as we've talked about. The ceiling is up. It gets new carpeting as well. It all looks really sharp. And from here, why don't we exit out these doors? We'll go in a little bit and get through the doors and show you where the start to the elevator is. So coming in here, one of the really great features is as we've upgraded the building, we've got ADA accessibility through this entrance with a push button opener, and they'll be able to come in through here. This door will remain open during operations, and people can go right in through here and hit the elevator room and head up to the elevator, or they can take a right and head up the stairs, go to the third floor, go to the main floor. Just another way to spread people out and get movement throughout the building. And with that, why don't we head on over to the patrol building. We're coming in here, and ski instructors will take a left into their area. And we've got shelves being made, ski racks, coat racks. Over here, there'll be a really cool tuning table, so they'll be able to tune skis and get ready to head up on the hill while they're looking up the mountain. Back there, you've got a bathroom for them and the office for the ski school director. On the floor here, nice surprise, we've got the logo that goes on the front of the admin building all painted up to be installed Sunday morning, just in the nick of time. And really, we got more painting to happen in here and finishing touches, but it's a great space for them. It's a long time coming. Our ski school is an amazing facility. They do an amazing job, instilling a passion in our skiers, and the best place to grow up skiing, Mount Over Glen, starts with those ski instructors. From here, we come on over through, and we'll check out the patrol side. We have a lot of patrollers, both paid and then a huge, amazing volunteer patrol staff. And so they'll be using these, and they'll got cubbies for everybody, both here and right down here. There'll be benches to boot up on, and as with everything at Mount River, they're going to make it home, which will be really cool to see what they do with it once they get in. Over here, there's going to be ski racks along this wall. There'll be ski racks on that wall. In between these two pillars here will be a boot dryer that we've had it for some time, but get it up and going. And then on the back wall will be a coat rack for all the ski patrol coats. So the projects, it's been a long summer, starting way back in April, with 5 people on site or less due to COVID. Blowing up to now, there's at times we see up to 15, 20 people getting all the work done. So long and short of it is we are just about on schedule. We should have our CO in the base box in about a week and a half. We've already got it here and finishing up touch of work. Budget-wise, we are on budget, which was obviously another big goal of ours. And we're just really excited to get into these buildings. And staff and volunteers will really start making them their own here over the month of November in anticipation of opening day. December 12th is our scheduled opening day. So let's talk a little bit about that. As I said, snowmaking starts tonight. We're going to make snow at every cold opportunity we can get. We're going to start on the practice slope in the base area like we usually do. It's the one lift we can open if we don't have natural snow to make sure we can open on the 12th, and we want to bury that with good racing depths. And the other thing I want to make a big point is to thank all of our supporters, all of our skiers. We had, by every measure we can possibly look at, an amazing season pass and program sales season. I don't think any of us expected the support we saw, the enthusiasm for skiing. So what we've done is we suspended those sales as of the 15th, and we're evaluating all of that now. It's a new dynamic for us between COVID and the strength of our past sales. So we're going to be coming out with more information. We're finalizing our operating plans. We're still waiting on final guidance from the state, which is really the biggest piece of the puzzle. I hope to have that out in the next week or so, realistically 2 weeks, for people to look at and digest. We are doing the best we can. The focus is on skiing. We want to try to get people out as best we can and as safely as we can. And I think, we're looking at this season, whatever we can do is bonus from where we could be. And, we want to make sure that we consider that at all times, keep ourselves safe, keep ourselves skiing. Generally speaking, your car is going to be a great place to start your day, end your day, and spend your day when you're not on the hill. It's a very different dynamic than our usually comfy base box and mountain, but really think of it that way. Prepare yourself, hand warmers, good clothing, all those things are going to be a huge piece of the puzzle. A couple other things going on. We're taking a look at our programs right now for free ski, race, and ski school. People that have signed up for those programs will be getting communications from us quite soon, outlining generally how that's going to look, and some rules and things we need people to abide by to make those programs run. And then finally, on the ticketing front, we are going to be releasing that ticketing for advanced purchase towards the end of November. And as we've said before, we'll let our shareholders and homeowners know about that first, and then we'll open it up to the general public. I can't say what that looks like right now. I will say it's definitely, with our growth of seasons passes, is going to be interesting. But we're going to do the best we can to get as many people on the hill as safely as we can. And with that, thanks everybody again for your support. We'll get out and communicate more often with you now. Stay tuned to maverickland.com. Our social media channels are always great places of information, and always Rye provides a great amount of pictures and stoke to keep us hungry for opening day. And as always, stay healthy. The Northeast, the country, has not done all that well with the COVID and pandemic recently. We need to turn that curve around. We need to get back on the track we were in this summer. Mask up, keep your distance, wash your hands. And we need to implore people, we need you to take a look at the Vermont travel map and the guidelines. Those are not going away. They're important to the safety of our staff as Vermonters, as everybody. And we need people to follow those travel restrictions. The best thing you can do is get your home area better and make every effort to take the steps that are needed to be taken in order to get ourselves healthy and to be as COVID-free as possible. So one thing I do want to point out is we know we're all hungry for snow. We're going to have more snow coming. We like to get out early season. It can be a super fun time, but it's also got some perils with it. Be careful. Early season injuries are not what we want to see up here. Our skinning policy is on our website under policies. We need everybody to follow those policies. One of the main things that we really need to focus on this year is parking. If you're coming up here to skin in the month of November before we open, we need you to park in the main lot. We've got a ton of action going on. As we've shown you with the construction projects, our staff's coming back. We got stuff to move. We got dumpsters leaving, Connexes being moved around, work trucks. You need to stay clear of that. And they're here all the time. We got guys working 7 days a week. So let's focus on that. Let's follow the rules of our skinning policies. Park in the main lot. Keep your dogs under control. Pick up after them. Be smart. We've got no rescue services, no patrol early season when we're not open. Know before you go, and have some fun out there, but be safe, and let's hope for lots of snow.